Okay, hi, this is Derek. Also Scotty Lad 2 from the Excel forum and from the Mr. Excel message board. This is a response to a query from the Excel forum, Excel help forum, and this is the data that the poster has, and from this data what he wants is a unique list set out like this. So for instance, this street name here, you would like one instance of it. There are probably lots of array type formulas to do this. This is a quick way to do it. But first, from your home screen, go along to the data menu, highlight street, only street, and then on the data menu go to the advanced filter. In this box here, make sure it's empty, and this is going to be the criteria for filtering. Click on copy to another location, and we're going to copy it to here, and check this box here, unique records only. Click OK. That gives you your unique names, and then it's just a case of an index and match to get this data here out and this data here out. Now we'll do this data first. You can either just copy the street names down, or the tab headers down, which I'm just going to do that. Control C to copy, and Control V to paste, and I'm going to do the same here. Control C, Control V to paste. That's my headers down. Press escape, and now we're just going to do a simple VLOOKUP. Our lookup table is going to be here for the VLOOKUP part, and on this one, to get this data down here, we're going to do an index and match. So first off, VLOOKUP equals VLOOKUP. The lookup value is going to be here, and we need to lock that. Press F4 3 times to get the dollar sign in front of the column reference, comma. From this table here, press F4 to lock the table, and column index, the first one is going to be column 2. From this table, column 1 is where the lookup value is found, so we'll never be looking up column 1, it's always going to be column 2 onwards. So we can either just type in column 1 and then as we column 2, sorry, and as we drag it right, change it to column 3. But I'm going to do this, the columns, and locked on the column, and we're in F14, so we'll say $ F14, shift colon F14. That would get me on its own column 1. I'm going to say +1 because it's actually column 2 we want, and then when we drag it to the right we want column 3, and we're looking for an exact match, so that's false. Close that, press Control, tap enter, do that and then that, and so you can only pick up the one value there, and when we just check that's the right one. So in this street here, because it's the latest entry, the latest street entry wanted. So although we've got 83 there, it's actually the 85 that we want to pull through, so that's fine. And then for this side here, I'm going to index a match of this here, and our match is going to be on the row number that contains this. We'll do one row first, equals index, and we're going to match all this here, F4. Sorry, that's a table. We're going to match on the number, so we're going to match. To provide what row we're going to choose, we're going to match this value here, and again that needs to be locked on the column, comma, from this here, F4 to lock that, 0, comma, and it's an exact match. And for the column number, we're just going to match this from in here, so column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. So we're going to match again, match this here, and now it has to be locked on the row, F4, F4, comma, and what table is this table here, stopping short of the word street, for F4 again to lock the reference in all directions, comma, again it's an exact match, so you just put 0 will do you, or false, both mean the same, and that's fine. Close that match off, close the index off, hold control and tap enter, so it worked fine to there. So let's go down to here, that looks correct. And to just double check we've got all this correct, what we're going to do is, this is the desired output, so we're going to control C, and we're just going to paste that here for comparison, control V, close this here. Sometimes it's handy if you press escape, if you press control CC, opens up the clipboard, and it's sometimes if you're building big formulas it's handy to have that here, but we don't need that just now, so we'll close that, clear it and close it, and we'll just compare, did we get what he wanted? So we've got 1, 2, 6, 10, 1, 2, 6, 10, yep, all south, yep, all Alba, that looks all fine, that's all fine, and the years are the important part, and yep, they all look fine, and the desired length for that year has been pulled through as well. So to the poster on the board, and it's to Tara. I'll just call you Tara, your first name. Hopefully that will work for you. And I'm going to post you a link to the solution, which I'm going to place on YouTube, and hopefully it works for you. I know you've got a much bigger data set. You would do your advanced filter and just place it here. You say you've got 1100 or an awful lot bigger data set than the sample. You've got tens, you have thousands of streets, that's fine, it'll work just to say on 1 or 1,000. It's a non-array formula, so it'll not take up too much of your resources on your computer. So there you have it. Let me know if it works. If not, we can try a different one.